Now we will do exercise 2.4. Question number 1. We are given the values of x and we have to check if they are zeros of the polynomial or not. And then we have to verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. So first of all, I will write 1 upon 2 in place of x. So I have substitute here 1 upon 2. So wherever I see x, I will substitute 1 upon 2. So now 2. Now the cube of 1 upon 2 will be 1 upon 8. Then square of 1 upon 2 will be 1 upon 4 minus 5 by 2 and plus 2. Now 2 4s are 8. So we have 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 minus 5 upon 2 and plus 2. So I will take LCM as 4. So I have to obtain 4 in every denominator. Here we already have 4, so I will write 1. Here also I will write 1. Here I should multiply upper term lower term with 2 to get 4 in denominator. 5 2s are 10. Here also I will multiply with 4. 4 2s are 8. Now the terms with same sign, 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 8, that is 10. Now 10 minus 10, it will be 0, and 0 upon any number, that is equal to 0. Similarly, I will substitute 1 and 2 in place of x. So now I will find p of 1. In place of x, I will write here 1 minus 5 into 1 and plus 2. Now the cube of 1, that is 1, square of 1, it is 1, 5 ones are 5 and 2. It will be 2 plus 1 minus 5 plus 2. 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 minus 5, that is equal to 0, and hence we can say that 1 and 1 upon 2 are zeros of the polynomial. Now I will substitute minus 2 in place of x. So wherever we have x, I will substitute minus 2. So it will be 2 bracket minus 2 whole cube plus minus 2 whole square, 5 into minus 2 and plus 2. Now the cube of minus 2, that is minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, and 2 2s are 4 2s are 8. So it will be minus 8. Similarly, the square of minus 2 can be written as minus 2 into minus 2, that is plus 4. Minus into minus, it is plus. So 5 2s are 10 and plus 2. 2 multiplied by minus 8, that is minus 16. 4 plus 10, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. It is 0. So I can say that 1 upon 2, 1 and minus 2 are zeros of polynomial. Now I have to obtain the relation of zeros and coefficients. So I will write the equation first and then I will write the coefficients, so that you can understand it properly. A, that is coefficient of x cube. The coefficient of x cube is 2. B, that is coefficient of x square, it is 1. C, that is coefficient of x, that is minus 5. And D, that is the constant term, that is 2. Now we will compare the zeros and coefficients. First of all, I will find alpha plus beta plus gamma. Alpha, I will substitute it as 1 upon 2. Beta, I will substitute it as 1, and gamma, that is minus 2. I will take LCM as 2. So to obtain here 2, I should multiply upper term lower term with 2. It is 2 ones are 2. Similarly, here I should multiply upper term lower term with 2, that is minus 4. Hence 2 plus 1 3. 3 minus 4 upon 2, that is minus 1 upon 2. That is the value of alpha plus beta plus gamma. Now we have to check whether alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a or not. So here I can write it as the formula of alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is minus b upon a. The value of b, it is 1. Value of a, it is 2. It is similar to this. So hence I can write that alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Now I will check if alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a or not. Alpha, I will write 1 upon 2 beta I will write 1 plus beta gamma, that is 1 into minus 2, plus gamma alpha, that is 1 upon 2 into minus 2. The simplification will be 1 upon 2 minus 2, 2 will be cancelled, it is minus 1. Again we will take LCM as 2, so we have 1 minus 4 minus 2, that is equal to 1 minus 6 upon 2, that is minus 5 by 2. Now we have to check if alpha beta plus gamma alpha is equal to C by A or not. So here we have this value of C as minus 5 and value of A as 2. So I can write it as C by A. Now the third and last, that is alpha into beta into gamma. In place of alpha I will write 1 upon 2, beta 1, gamma minus 2. So 2 will be cancelled, hence it is minus 1. I have to check whether alpha beta gamma is equal to minus D by A or not. So I will write here minus D. What is the value of D? 2 upon A, that is 2. So you can say that minus 2 upon 2, that is equal to minus 1. And hence I can say that alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus D upon A. So in this way we can have the relation between zeros and coefficients. Now second sum is easier than the first, so you can do it yourself. Now we will do the second sum. We have to find the cubic polynomial whose sum of zeros, sum of product of two zeros taken at a time, and the product of zeros are given as 2, minus 7 and minus 14 respectively. So we have to obtain a cubic polynomial. So for that we have to write the formula of alpha into beta into gamma, and that is equal to minus B by A. But before that we will assume that the cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, and we have to find the values of coefficients, that is a, b, c and d, and then I will substitute it in and we will get the answer. So here we are given the alpha plus beta plus gamma as 2, so I will write here 2, that is equal to minus b by a. In denominator nothing is given, so I have written 1. Now I can compare both, so I can write that minus b is equal to 2 and a is equal to 1. I can write minus b equal to 2 and a equal to 1, and hence I have b is equal to minus 2 and a is equal to 1. So I have obtained two coefficients, that is a and b. Now I will find another another constant, that is c. For that I have to apply the formula alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, that is equal to c by a. In place of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha I can write minus 7. In place of c I will write c as it is, and in place of a I can write 1 as I have obtained, because a is equal to 1. So I have the value of c, that is minus 7. Now I will use the third formula alpha beta gamma for obtaining d. In place of alpha beta gamma I can write minus 14. So it is minus 14 is equal to minus d upon a. Again we can write it as a is equal to 1. And hence I have minus d is equal to minus 14, so that we have d is equal to 14. Now I will substitute all the coefficients, that is a, b, c and d here. So I have polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. I will write a as 1. I will write b as minus 2, I will write c as minus 7, and I will write d as 14. Now I will simplify it. it will be x cube minus x square minus 7x plus 14. So that is our cubic polynomial. Now we will do the third sum. That is, if zeros of polynomial are a minus b, a and a plus b, then we have to find the value of a and b. Now don't be confused. A and b are the values of a and b, not the coefficients of x cube, x square, x and 1. Okay. Now zeros, that means value of x, and we have said them alpha, beta and gamma. So I will take alpha as a minus b, beta as a and gamma as a plus b. I have considered it alpha, beta and gamma. Now we have learned the formula alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is minus b by a. In place of alpha I can write a minus b, in place of beta I can write a, in place of gamma I can write a plus b. Here in this formula, b, that is coefficient of x square, and a, that is coefficient of x cube. So I will write minus 3 in place of b, right? In place of b I have to write minus 3. In place of a I have to write 1. Now plus b minus b will be cancelled. Hence we have 3a is equal to 3, and hence we have a is equal to 1. 3 will be in division, so we have a is equal to 1. So we get the value of a. Now we have to find the value of b only. Now we know the formula alpha into beta into gamma, that is equal to minus b upon a. In place of alpha I can write a minus b, in place of beta I can write a, in place of gamma I can write a plus b, and that is equal to minus d, d that is constant, and a, that is coefficient of x cube. Now I can write here a. Now a minus b into a plus b, its expansion will be a square minus b square. Now I will substitute 1 in place of a, as we have obtained the value of a as 1. 1 bracket 1 square minus b square is equal to minus 1. So we have 1 minus b square is equal to minus 1. So to obtain the value of b, I will take b on right side and I will take minus 1 on left side. So it will be 1 plus 1, and that is equal to b square. So I have b square is equal to 2. Now we have b square is equal to 2. So to obtain the square root of b square, I will write b here. Now the square root of 2 may be plus root 2 or minus root 2. So we have value of b as plus or minus root 2. Now if the square root of minus root 2 will be 2, square root of root 2 will be 2. Hence we have taken square root of 2 as plus or minus root 2. Hence we have a is equal to 1 and b is equal to plus or minus root 2.